All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out. If you like this content, please go to the video tab section of this YouTube channel. Click on the video that interests you. Watch it, give me some feedback. Let me know what you think about it. Do you agree with me or do you not agree with me? I really appreciate that. So look, let's get on with the video. Mena and Safaree kind of been going viral. They've been having a back and forth for a while since since they separated, and then I believe they divorced, and right now I believe they're going through the child support stuff and all that. And man, Mena, you know, if y'all don't know who these people are, Mena, if you living under the rock, Mena was in Love and Hip Hop. Safaree was on Level Hip Hop as well. That's where they met at. But Safaree was Nicki Minaj's ex-boyfriend from back in the day. He used to be on the road with her. They say Safaree had wrote some of her music, her biggest hits back in the day. I don't believe it, because Safaree tried to go solo on a couple of songs. I don't believe he wrote 0 bars. I believe he wrote 0 bars for Nicki. 0. I believe that's all Nicki on her own. Cause his own music, nah, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it. And I ain't hating on him. I'm just saying that ain't it. But anyway, and they met on Love and Hip Hop, you know, whatever. And then they got together. They had 2 kids, and they divorced. You know what I'm saying? Mena was accusing Safaree of cheating. Safaree was saying she toxic, such and such and such, right? Just whatever, relationship shit or whatever, right? The reason why I bring this situation up, because Safaree ended up, and let me say this, when they divorced, Mena like trashed him all on social media. You know what I'm saying? And that's in modern day, a lot of times these women, y'all, not all women, but a lot of women put their business on social media, whether it be Facebook, you know, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. They just gotta put their business on social media. And that's a no-no. Have some reserve about yourself. Because let me say this, ladies, y'all don't know how many times y'all put y'all business on social media. Y'all bash the man, talk bad about him, and then all of a sudden, y'all get back together. Then it's like, hi, haters, we back together. And then everybody minds that read your stuff, it's like, they saying like, yo, you crazy. You know, you make yourself look crazy. If he's this and this and that, why did you marry him? If he's this and this and that, why did you have kids with him? It just look crazy, you know? And then you try to prove a point to people that there was an issue, but you all right. But deep down inside, you still harboring this. Like, it just, hey, it's just complicated. You know, this is why I tell people, do not put your business on social media. You know, social media is great for networking. That's really what social media was mostly for, was networking. But it became a whole nother thing now. It's a whole different monster right now. It's crazy, right? But anyway, Safaree would remain quiet. He never really, you know, clap back at Erica. He never really put nothing, like, he never said nothing major. He just was quiet on a lot of stuff. He moved on. He would, you know, on his Instagram, man, he started dating different women. He go to Jamaica. His home roots is Jamaica, but he grew up in New York. So he would go to Jamaica, man. He be dancing at dance clubs and all this shit, and he living a life, you know what I'm saying, on social media, off of social media, on Instagram, he posting. It's like he living a life, right? So every time he seemed to post something good about his life, what's going on. You got Mena, his ex-wife, she want to post bad stuff about him. Then she starts saying he's a deadbeat father, and this and this and that. And let me say this, you can only, as a man, you can only go for so long without having to say something back. And I could tell this man is not the type of man that want to do this, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of petty ass dudes that do, like, as soon as you say something bad about them, they gonna go to the extreme to try to make you look bad and go back and forth with you. As men, we are taught to A woman could accuse us of all kind of things. A woman could blame us for all type of things. And as a men, we are taught, we are raised to just take it. We are raised to not bash a woman, even though she could be telling lies on us. We are taught not to go back and forth. We are taught because we taught not to be petty with a woman. We taught a lot of things because it's going to be looked upon as not masculine. It's going to be looked upon as we being sassy because we going back and forth with women. It's hard to, and when somebody lies on you or somebody speaking ill will of you, it's hard not to defend yourself. But as a man, when it comes to a woman, you have to almost be silent just to protect your masculine. You know what I mean? But let me say this though. There's a way to handle situations. There's a way to handle situations and still keep your masculinity intact and still, still be an upstanding man. It's ways to do things. As men, that's our thing. It's ways to do things, right? And I believe the way Safaree handled it, me personally, I wouldn't have done it that way, because what he ended up doing was he ended up releasing videos, home videos, maybe from his cameras. Yeah, his cameras in his home, outside his home, of Erica. Man, Erica getting, he has look like he has a high gate to get to his house or whatever. And she ended up getting a ladder from somewhere, climbed the ladder, climbed over the fence, the gate, and got in the house. She's banging on the back glass door. It's not like he was kidnapping the kids. It was his time with the kids. Or then the other videos he showed, she had the kids, she's swinging on them, fighting on them. He not doing anything. She's tearing up his house. All this stuff was done in front of the kids. And if you know Erica Mena's history, Erica Mena always had she always been short-tempered. I believe they had an old video of her back in the day. I'm trying to remember, of one of her boyfriends she had. She dated a rapper. I can't remember what his name was. And she was jumping on him, you know what I'm saying? Swinging on him. And my philosophy, fellas, is when you got a woman who's willing to swing on you, punch on you, you need to get away from her, because your whole career can be ruined. And I'm not talking about just on rap stuff. I'm talking about if you got a job, you could go to jail, be fired, having a domestic violence on your record. And you're only human. You can only contain yourself for so long as somebody's swinging on you. This is why I tell ladies, not all men will let you hit on them and they won't do anything. It's some men that you hit them, they gonna hit your ass back. This is why you need to keep your hands to yourself. But my motto for my own self has been like if you feel like you gotta I tell a woman, you feel like you gotta put your hands on me, that'll be your last time. Cause not that I'm gonna fight you, I'm out the door, I'm done. So you feel like you can't control yourself, then we don't need to be together. But that's just me. I just don't tolerate that, because I'm not finna jeopardize my livelihood getting into something domestic with you. So he released it to the internet, and it went viral. And he was just saying, listen, I've been staying quiet for so long. She tarnished my character. She said I'm a deadbeat. But he says, every time I want to get my kids, it's a problem. She's making it hard for me. I don't want to meet up with her at her house. No, I don't want to go to her house and pick my kids up. And then she's keeping the kids while we're going through this stuff. Let me say this. I've been through a custody battle when me and my first wife, we first divorced. And she kept my son from me for 3 months. And it was hard. It was hard for me not to go kick down the door where she was at, and take my son, and because I missed him, I went 3 whole months without seeing him, without getting him. And women can be very, very spiteful, and when it come to kids, some women, not all women, some women will use kids as a weapon against the man, because they can't beat a man physically, but they will use kids as a weapon, especially if they know that the kids is their weakness. And brothers, what if I would have done something crazy? Excuse me. What if I would have did something crazy I'd have been in jail. Probably could have lost my rights to my son. So you have to keep, you know, you got to, no matter what you're going through, you got to keep a mental space. And Safaree, also the times that Erica was starting with him, he said, yo, I called the police. And a lot of shit, she stopped because he said, yo, I'm calling the police. Now, I'm not an advocate of calling the police, but when you dealing with a woman like Erica Mena, hey, brothers, you may have to. Because if not, these are the same women that will call the police on you. You know, so you gotta be careful of that. You know, things that we think are not toxic really be toxic. You know, so I believe he did everything right. You know what I'm saying? He said it ain't about the child support. This is what he says. It ain't about the child support. It's about, you know, him having to find, it's him having a difficult time co-parenting with his ex-wife. And men who have kids with women that no longer together, a lot of the times it do be hard to co-parent because feelings are still involved. And it seems like this, and Erica Mena, as much success that she has, and I watch her, she's an actress too, not just Love and Hip Hop. She's graduated from that and she started acting in movies and stuff like that. She's a phenomenal actress, really good actress. But at the same time, as much stuff she got going on, it does appear to seem that she's kind of bitter with Safaree moving on with her life. And ladies, I understand you might, you love the man you with, you no longer with him, but you gotta move, you gotta find some type of way to move on as well too. You can't halt your life on somebody if y'all not together. And, you know, even if you're not happy for them, but let them be. Don't try to make a man, and women, y'all do that, y'all will make a man life a living hell just to be spiteful, you know. And when you do that, when y'all got kids together, you robbing the kids. You're not robbing the man, you robbing the kids. Well, you robbing the man too, because you robbing him of him spending time with his kids. And it's not about you. When y'all separate, y'all divorce, it's not about you anymore. It's about his relationship with the kids. So ladies, y'all gotta stop that. And now that all this stuff came out, now it looks like Erica Mena is a bitter baby mama. That's what it looks like. You know, and I'm not gonna get into all the other stuff he was saying. He was saying stuff like she took a naked picture of him and sent it to his mom and his sister, talking about, he claimed that she did that to show that he want to say something about me, but we still sleeping together, all this type of stuff. So far, and that's another thing, fellas. Once you over with your kid's mother, you can't double back, because when you do that, even having sex, even when you do that, you open the doors for more shit. Because if that's not what you really want to do, like far as being with them, you doing that, you playing with their feelings, and that's gonna make them go even harder, even more being diabolical when they find that you was just playing with them. And you make them even more vengeful and taking things out. And even he said I shouldn't have done that because, you know, even he said I should have done that because, he said I did it because I thought things would be more level, she would be more level-headed. Nah, man, it makes shit worse like that, because that ain't what you really want to. I mean, sexually you would want to do it, but mentally you not there. And women, like I always say in my videos, women do not like to be played with. Do not play with a woman's feelings, man. Women are very vengeful. Women are very diabolical when it comes to you playing with their feelings. One thing, a woman do not. I think a woman hates being used more than being cheated on. A woman can get over being cheated on, but when a woman feels like she's being used, that trumps being cheated on. You know what I'm saying? That's just real shit. But yeah, fellas, you got a baby mama situation. If it's over with, you trying to co-parent, do not go back and sleep with them. You cannot do that. That makes shit even 10 times worse. I believe if you can't handle it, you have to get the police involved, because getting the police involved will protect you. I promise you. Because if the shoe's on her foot, she wouldn't have a problem calling the police on you. And definitely when you're going through a separation deal and you got kids involved, you gotta go to the courts. You gotta get some paperwork established. You know, even if she try to keep your child with you, you gotta go to the court system, go through the court system, which we don't like. We don't believe in the court system, but you have to go through the court system. You have to get her served and try to file for joint custody. Do this, because this will not just protect you, this will also, filing for joint custody, y'all going through a court case with that will stop her from taking your kids and running to another city, another state, whatever. Because if once y'all finish everything within joint custody, they can't move within 100 miles. Y'all can't move within 100 miles of each other. You know, that's what I know for Texas. It might be different in some states, the miles, but this is why you have to file for joint custody. If you love your kids and you separate with your wife, or you divorce your wife, or you separated from your kids' mom, please, fellas, get joint custody. Don't just go off of you just paying child support and she's just a primary. She can still be the primary, but you still need to file for joint custody. So that will keep her from having to move, because you never know. She might meet a guy online, whatever, meet a guy, and then they might move away, and that's taking your kids. Then she's moving your kids away. You're not by your kids. These are just some lessons for the fellas. These are lessons for the ladies. Ladies, like, you know, don't be a bitter baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Even if you feeling a type of way, you know, you be a classy woman. You know what I'm saying? You be a classy woman, and you could be hurt. You know what I'm saying? But you'll be all right. You move on. You know, and I know it's hard for people to move on, but you will move on. But all that stuff trying to make a man life a living hell and all that shit crazy. You get your blessings cut short. You know what I'm saying? Let God deal with whatever happened in the situation, but you don't get your blessings cut short trying to make this man life a living hell. You know? Fellas, you know, co-parenting is hard, but I don't want you to get yourself in a physical situation because the woman is keeping the kids from you. Do it. Go by the system. I know it's hard. We don't trust the judge, the court system, but go by the system. You know what I'm saying? Go file the paperwork you gotta file. Get a lawyer if you can. You gotta do all that. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. One love. I'm out.